Pete, what do you think? Did you get out of today what you were hoping?
Oh, yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Heck, I don't have any idea right now. I'm watching offense. I'm watching defense. I got to see the film. I know everybody worked hard. It was great to get against these guys. They're skilled, and they do a lot of cool things scheme-wise that tax us and help us learn. And so it was a totally positive experience. I thought Kyle did a great job of managing their team, and we tried to do the same so that we didn't get no issues and all that. We avoided all that kind of stuff. So it's just really classy work to get, and we'll make evaluations and figure that out once we get a chance to go watch the film as soon as I leave here.
What happened to Thornton he went out?
No, I mean, he felt like he got hit in the head a little bit. They didn't think it was serious, but they needed to just make sure.
Pete, the fact that we know skirmishes to speak of, is that something you addressed prior to this morning? You didn't want your guys getting involved in any extracurriculars?
Yes, that's exactly what we both sides. I know Kyle did the same thing. Want to make sure that that's not part of what we're doing. It's not part of what we come here to do. We come here to play good football and get better. And I think both sides did a great job of showing that.
Coach, what do you think of the offensive line other than up against those guys?
I can't tell you. I haven't seen enough. I mean, I was running back and forth. I can't tell you. I have no evaluation until I see the film.
What are you hoping to see when you get a chance to take a deep dive?
Really good stuff. I mean, we're blowing them off the football, and they can't make an inch. That didn't quite happen. I know that. But I want to see us execute. We try to treat this just like it's the next opportunity that we have and do stuff right, and that was what we set out to do. We'll find out. You know, I thought on defense the perimeter looked kind of available to them. They do that. They're a great perimeter team. We've not prepared for them at all. And we got a day to get a little bit better before the ball game.
This is a team that's always well coached, and how good of a challenge is that for you to see a team kind of blindly and be able to react on it?
You know, Robert Sala and Gus Bradley's over there, and Kyle has done a great job for years and years. They've got a terrific group, and that's only what we would expect from them. You know, they know what they're doing. They have control of their groups. They have style of play that always shows up. So that means they've got a real philosophy in mind and all that. So that's why this is such quality work for us.
You coach so many great wide receivers, but Jacoby just makes plays every day. He's not a prima donna. Would you talk about how fortunate this team is to have a Jacoby type?
Yeah, he's so sure-handed, so steady, so improvisational that he can get himself open. With he and Brock, it's tough to cover those two guys, and so they complement each other in a great manner. But Jacoby's done a fantastic job. Every day we're coming out here, he's making plays.
How much more play started Saturday? You only have 3 opportunities in the preseason.
Everybody's live. Everybody's live.
Caillou Blue Kelly has been making a move, I guess, on the.
I'm glad you noticed it because I'm noticing it too. He's had plays every day for about the last 5 or 6 days out here. You know, mock game too. He's just been really active. Seems like he's really settling in, and his aggressive style of play has really shown up. So I'm fired up for him. If you notice, I don't know if it happened today, but yesterday he got work with the ones, and you know, just to see how he fits in and all of that. It's just a great example of a guy competing his butt off and trying to make a statement.
And in his case, he's somebody that kind of started on the third team, and all of a sudden now he's up with the ones. That's sort of what you're. If you show us what we need to see,
you're either competing or you're not. You know, that's what he's doing. He has embraced the thought, and he's battled every day, and he's shown that he deserves more of an opportunity. And so that's all we could ever ask for from our guys.
As you ramp up for Saturday, how much of this practice today, what did you get as a main takeaway from it that you want to carry over into Saturday?
I got to see the film. Okay, I really don't know. But I would say that we want to make sure that things that we didn't do well today, we like to do them well on game day.
Coach, this is kind of a silly question, but San Francisco related. I read in an old article that you once saw Grateful Dead at the Fillmore. Is that true, or have you ever gone to a Grateful Dead concert?
Probably 20 times, yeah.
What do you remember
they were the second and third or third and fourth bands back in the day at Avalon Ballroom in Winterland and Fillmore. So we saw them a ton of times.
I know Osborne's still kind of getting his feet wet a little bit. You've seen him practice a couple times and play in a game. What have been your thoughts about him now that you've seen him a little bit more?
He's done really well. I mean, quick learner, just picks stuff up right off the bat. He's right now battling to play a lot. And that means he's going with ones quite a bit. He deserves to. He's already shown that. I'm really excited about our chance to get him here, and he's an amazing kid. I can't wait for you guys to talk to him, to hear from him. He's really something.
In general way, why are doing practice so important for you guys compared to the game, which is also important?
Well, what I would tell you is I don't know that they're that pivotal for games. I haven't done it for 14 years. And so last time I did it was when the Jets went against Joe Gibbs at some little college out there on the East Coast. I didn't know what it was. And so it's been a long time. I feel the way we practice is is beneficial for us. But I did this because it's Kyle and it's the Niners, and at one time we were thinking about going to Napa. It just sounded like a good idea. Whether we do it again, I don't know. I'll let you know later.
As someone who grew up in the Bay Area, what does this rivalry between the Raiders and Niners mean to you?
Well, it's. Did you grow up in the Bay? You said that like you grew up in the Bay Area also. No, that's not what you meant, though, right? Okay. Yeah. It's always been something. It has always. Since I was 14 or whatever the heck when they got going with the Raiders. My family was Niner fans. The whole family grew up in San Francisco and all that, and so it's always just been a natural rivalry. I've never had it like the Raiders were the bad guys or the Niners were the bad guys. I liked both teams growing up, so to have a chance to do this, it's kind of fun, and to play them in this preseason, kind of fun. I like it.
Story you told them about Bill Russell, how to be a good teammate with each other. Are you starting to see that grow among the team, especially as you have a day like this?
Without question. Yeah, without question. Our awareness of our roles, each person has a role to be a great teammate, and they get to do that on a regular daily basis. Bill said that he wakes up every morning with the thought of what can he do to help somebody on his team be better. You know, and talking about Havlicek or Kazi or all the guys that he played with, Sam Jones, he was talking about how what could he do to help him play better. And when Bill said that to me, I said, "You got to be kidding, man! Come on, my whole team's there, you know. I mean, you can't not every day." He said, "Every freaking day." And so I challenged my guys from that moment on. If he can do it every day, maybe you can do it a couple times a week, and we'll work our way up to be like Bill.
It was your last practice with fans in the stands. Did you accomplish the goal because we see the connection with those fans and the community?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I wish we had more. I wish we could entertain them more and be out there even more. That connection is just part of this whole experience. They help us play better. We help them cheer more. So there's a synergy there that I've always entrusted in and want to respect and give it back to them. It was great that they're here today.